John Adams was a man of great principle and unwavering belief in liberty. He was a true patriot who dedicated his life to serving his country. Adams played a pivotal role in the American Revolution and the formation of the United States. He served as the second president of the newly formed nation. Throughout his life, John Adams demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the principles of justice, freedom, and self-governance. Adams was a complex and fascinating figure. He was known for his sharp intellect, his fiery temper, and his deep love for his wife, Abigail. Adams's story is the story of the birth of a nation. It is a story of courage, determination, and sacrifice. John Adams was born in the rural town of Braintree, Massachusetts on October 30, 1735. His family's modest farmhouse stood in stark contrast to the grand estates of the Boston elite. Yet, from these humble beginnings, Adams would rise to the highest offices in the land. Growing up in Braintree instilled in him a deep appreciation for hard work, community, and the simple virtues of rural life. These values would later shape his political philosophy and guide his actions as a leader. Adams' father, also named John, was a farmer and shoemaker who recognized the importance of education. He ensured that young John received a proper schooling. At the age of 16, Adams entered Harvard College, the oldest institution of higher learning in the colonies. The rigorous curriculum at Harvard, steeped in classical literature, philosophy, and history, further honed his intellect and deepened his understanding of human nature and government. Harvard exposed Adams to the ideas of Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke, whose writings on natural rights and the social contract would profoundly influence his political thought. After graduating from Harvard in 1755, Adams moved to Worcester, Massachusetts to teach grammar school while studying law under James Putnam, a prominent local attorney. This apprenticeship provided him with practical legal experience and further developed his skills in argumentation and debate. As tensions between Great Britain and the American colonies escalated in the 1760s, John Adams emerged as a vocal advocate for colonial rights. He condemned the Stamp Act of 1765 as an unjust tax, and penned a series of essays arguing against British policies. His eloquence, legal acumen, and unwavering commitment to principle made him a leading figure in the growing resistance movement. In 1774, Adams was elected as a delegate from Massachusetts to the First Continental Congress in Philadelphia. There, he joined forces with other colonial leaders such as George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin to address the worsening crisis with Great Britain. Adams's fiery speeches and passionate arguments for independence helped sway the delegates towards a more confrontational stance with the Crown. Adams played a pivotal role in the drafting of the Declaration of Independence, a document that would forever change the course of human history. While Thomas Jefferson is credited with penning the Declaration, it was Adams who provided crucial input and tirelessly advocated for its adoption. His forceful arguments and unwavering belief in the righteousness of the cause helped persuade the Continental Congress to declare independence from Great Britain on July 4, 1776. Following the Declaration of Independence, John Adams played a crucial role in securing vital international support for the fledgling American Republic. Recognizing the need for alliances in their struggle against Great Britain, the Continental Congress appointed Adams as a diplomat to France in 1777. His mission was to secure financial and military aid from the French, who harbored their own grievances against the British. Adams's time in France was marked by diplomatic challenges and cultural differences. Yet, he persevered, skillfully navigating the complexities of European politics. His efforts, along with those of Benjamin Franklin, proved instrumental in securing a formal alliance with France in 1778. The French alliance proved to be a turning point in the Revolutionary War, providing the Continental Army with much-needed supplies, troops, and naval support. Upon his return to the United States, Adams helped draft the Massachusetts Constitution of 1780, a document that influenced the framing of the United States Constitution. His contributions to the Massachusetts Constitution, particularly his emphasis on the separation of powers and the protection of individual rights, reflected his deep commitment to limited government and individual liberty. These principles would become cornerstones of the American system of governance. In 1796, John Adams was elected as the second President of the United States, succeeding George Washington. His presidency was marked by significant challenges, both domestic and foreign. The young nation faced political divisions, economic uncertainty, and the threat of war with France. The XYZ affair, in which French agents demanded bribes from American diplomats, outraged the nation and pushed the United States and France to the brink of war. Adams, however, resisted calls for war and instead pursued a policy of diplomacy and military preparedness. He strengthened the United States Navy, raised an army, and authorized the capture of French warships that threatened American shipping. His actions ultimately averted a full-scale war with France. Domestically, Adams faced opposition from the Democratic-Republican Party, led by Thomas Jefferson. The Democratic Republicans opposed Adams's Federalist policies, such as the Alien and Sedition Acts, which they viewed as an attack on civil liberties. Despite the challenges, Adams remained committed to his principles of limited government and individual liberty. He refused to be swayed by public opinion or partisan pressure. In the end, Adams's presidency was a testament to his unwavering belief in the Constitution and the rule of law. After leaving the presidency, John Adams retired to his beloved Peacefield, his farm in Quincy, Massachusetts. There he enjoyed a long and fulfilling retirement, surrounded by family and friends. He continued to correspond with leading figures of the day, sharing his wisdom and insights on a wide range of topics. Adams lived to see his son John Quincy Adams become the 6th President of the United States. He died on July 4, 1826, the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, a fitting end for a man who had dedicated his life to the cause of American freedom. John Adams's legacy as a founding father is secure. He was a man of principle, intellect, and unwavering commitment to the cause of liberty. Adams's contributions to the American Revolution, the Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution helped shape the course of American history and continue to inspire generations of Americans. His words and deeds remind us that freedom is not free, and that it requires constant vigilance and unwavering commitment to the principles upon which this nation was founded.